Let's look at the article here from InfoWars about George Soros. Right away, the NWO stands out in this subheading right here. I just happen to know that NWO is a conspiracy term for New World Order, which is questionable. Nobody talks about that in mainstream media. Also, they've labeled him as a kingpin, and that's an emotional type of language. Now, as I've scrolled down, I also noticed something else. I'm looking for source citations, and I don't see many so far until I get here. The writer says that this is according to paperwork filed with the Federal Election Commission. But do they have anything down here listed about the source? I don't see it. No, this is the bottom of the article, as you can see. Okay. And he doesn't give credit to any sources as I read further down. The other thing is, too, when I got down to this paragraph, I noticed that Soros gives money to an opposition research hub. Okay, opposition to who? And I find out it's opposition to Republican politicians. Well, that already gives away, too, that this is a right-leaning website. And another very obvious one is this: left wing. Mainstream media doesn't usually label somebody that way. This is a not very flattering. It's meant to be an insult when somebody calls something this. So obviously there's a lot of emotionally charged language in this article. Now, what I also want to do, though, is find out about the author and his credentials. Okay, this is from the Alex Jones radio show. What I need to do now is look for an About Us page, and I don't see it here, so I'll need to scroll down to the bottom and see if I can find it there. And here it is, About Alex Jones Show. I'll click that. This takes me to the page where it tells us about Alex Jones and who he is. Okay. And this part here that says who he is: since the beginning of time, there have been constant attempts to enslave and subdue the spirit of humanity. Okay, nobody's bio sheet begins that way. Usually it tells you where they went to school and where all they've worked. In fact, further down here, I notice that these are his credentials. Not that he went to work someplace or went to school, but he started up an access television show that was highly rated. He's a talking head. He's not a true journalist. And at last, it says that he promotes a true culture of liberty. Obviously, this website has an agenda, and it's not a credible source.